Sports Network, the home of the Pacers and Fever.
Tonight in downtown Indianapolis, Benedict Mathurin is back for the Indiana Pacers after missing 3 weeks due to injury. He's put up some big numbers when he's playing. Charlotte starts 3 rookies, and Con Knippel leads the way. Already 6 20-point games a month into the season. A pair of teams that are looking for wins. It's the Pacers and the Hornets tonight on FanDuel Sports Network. Good evening. Welcome inside Gainbridge Fieldhouse alongside Quinn Buckner. I'm Chris Denary. It was great to see Benedict Mathurin on Monday night. Despite a Pacers loss in Detroit, he was terrific. 23 of his 25 points in the second half.
Well, you know you need some more offense. I mean, all of a sudden when you don't have Tyrese, everybody's got to figure out how to do more. And getting Ben back was one of the things everybody was looking forward to this season. He showed what he can do offensively. He has a knack of getting the ball in the basket, even if it means driving, taking hits. He gets to the foul line, which I think is his best asset, but he can shoot the ball and he can bring some much-needed offense to this Pacer team.
And you see what he did in the second half on Monday. He's had games of 36, 26, and now 25. You know about Charlotte, LaMelo Ball, Miles Bridges, but a guy that has really taken off is the rookie out of Duke, Con Knippel. He's had 6 20-point games here early in the year.
Well, they were able to turn him loose, and he's taking advantage of it, Chris. It's his ability to do some special stuff. He can really shoot the ball with range, and his teammates look for him. And you don't often find that with a rookie, but because he can make it at the three-point line at about a 40% clip, they let him take those shots. He's right now leading all rookies in scoring at about just under 18 points a game. That's a lot of confidence. Not to mention, he's got 6 rebounds. I mean, he's an active player.
And he's already had 2 30-point games this year. Back to Benedict Mathurin. He says the season is still early, trying to rally the troops as Indiana has started just 1-13. Jeremiah Johnson, Eddie Gill will get you ready for tip-off. It's the Pacers and the Hornets tonight on FanDuel Sports Network.
Benedict Mathurin scored 14 points in the first 4 minutes of the fourth quarter, giving the Pacers a chance at a comeback in Detroit. We'll see Mathurin and the Pacers take on the Charlotte Hornets tonight on the FanDuel Sports Network. Jeremiah Johnson alongside Eddie Gill. It was the first game back for Benedict Mathurin after missing the last 11 with an injury. But it's what he said after the game, Eddie, that I really wanted to share and is a good launching pad into tonight. He said we're 1-13 right now. There's teams in the NBA that have won 10 in a row. Why can't we be that team? It's just about believing. It's about doing what's right. I'm still positive. Eddie, how is this mindset beneficial for this team?
It's incredibly beneficial. 2 things that stick out to me in this comment here is it's just about believing, that key word there, and I'm still positive. Those 2 things there are first and foremost when you're going through a stretch like this because of how frustrating it may be, how disappointing the losses may be, and how you're playing. But if you're able to continue to believe, you're able to remain positive, positive thoughts lead to positive outcomes and positive process. So I think that's a great way to approach each and every game from here on out.
No time like the present. Start that 10-game win streak.
There's no question about it. Go for it here now.
Let's see the starting lineups and the tip-off. Pacers glad to be back at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Glad to have Benedict Mathurin back for sure. Chris and Quinn have the call after the...
Benedict Mathurin and the Pacers back home at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in downtown Indianapolis, looking to pick up their 2nd win of the year and their 2nd win here at home. It's the first of 4 meetings with the Charlotte Hornets. For Charlotte, they are 4-10 on the year, 1-6 on the road. They've lost 3 straight overall, 5 straight on the road. Knippel, Bridges, Kalkbrenner, and James, along with LaMelo Ball. 3 of those players are rookies. James, Kalkbrenner, and Knippel. For Indiana, they will use their 11th different starting lineup in the first 15 games. Pascal Siakam with Benedict Mathurin, Isaiah Jackson, up front, and Ben Shepherd and Andrew Nembhard will start in the backcourt. That's been the kind of year it's been for the Pacers with the injuries, with the two-way players, the 10-day contracts. The good news is, though, Quinn, Benedict Mathurin is back. We saw how well he played in the second half in Detroit on Monday, and that's good news because Pascal Siakam, Nembhard, his teammates need him.
Well, yeah, all of his teammates, I think, need him. I'm anxious to see him coming back off the injury. I always get more concerned, really, about the second game, because sometimes your body has got so much hype in it, if you will, adrenaline, you're really fine. I'm anxious to see how these guys just play together. I mean, that's what I've missed sorely, is just those three guys playing together and the kind of offensive satisfaction you get with them playing.
And here's Mathurin with a long two, hits his first jumper.
He fell down running backwards.
Did not have a field.
He looked good running backwards until he fell down. It was a good look.
He did not have a field goal in the first half on Monday in Detroit. Bridges guarded by Siakam. He and Ball are averaging better than 20 points per game. Shot clock winds down. Bridges misses, and Mathurin the rebound.
Running and got Jack up. Well, I tell you, that's the thing you see about Jackson. He really can get in the lane and run.
Now he sets the high screen. Nembhard's going to fire against Kneppel, and that's a three-point field goal. It's 5-0 Indiana. Now we have seen Indiana get off to some good starts as Ball goes inside with the left hand.
He is a unique ball handler. He would be, for me, okay? He'd be hard for me to play with, but he is such a talented ball handler. It looks like it gets away from him as Nembhard knocks the shot down, but it's hard to figure out his rhythm. But I'm telling you, the worst thing you can do is reach on him because he can really handle the ball.
And now he missed the shot. Kalkbrenner had it blocked by Jackson, and Kalkbrenner got it back and laid it in. And a foul on Jackson.
I mean, when you're out guarding some people, you just have to understand the kind of things they can do. Right there, Nembhard does a nice job. We might want to tell him to get a little luggage because he just carried that ball right where he was going. And the official just missed it.
Kalkbrenner, the rookie out of Creighton, 5 years, played almost 170 games in his career for the Blue Jays, averaging 9.5 points and 7 rebounds per game. They start 3 rookies, Charlotte, James, Kneppel, and Kalkbrenner. And now a 3-point play opportunity for Nembhard.
These are better plays for him. I mean, there's some comfort here. I see it. I'm sure having Mathurin on the floor, but you see he does a nice job. He stops it, and Ball cannot. Right there, watch Ball. Right there, and then feeling the contact, puts the ball gently off the glass to get the potential three-point play.
6 of Indiana's first 8 now. Now 7 of the first 9 belong to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, but I like the way it's better this time than when you see him making those threes. This is a little bit of showing your man defensively that you score in a variety of ways.
Kneppel out on the screen. Kalkbrenner set it. Now Ball. Guarded by Ben Shepherd, who's making his 6th start of the year, and Ball lost it out of bounds.
He doesn't do that often, so that's some defensive pressure by Shepherd.
And so it's 9-5, Indiana.
Oh, that was a little shake-up for Khan.
And now Mathurin's going to step back for 3 and hit. So the combination of Mathurin and Nembhard have scored 12.
What I like is you see, I'm telling you, Kneppel can play. But Mathurin is going to have to pick up some of that slack that normally you get defensively at the wing spot from Nesmith now that Nesmith will be out for a while. So we'll watch the other end. Does a really good job of clearing space. The real key from the offensive end is clearing space. Communication is important on the defensive end, and it was poor for the Pacers on that play.
2.5 minutes in, 12-7 Indiana. Mathurin has 5, Nembhard has 7. And so they're going to add a point as they had originally given Nembhard a 2-point field goal. He now has a 3, so the Pacers lead at 13-7.
And Siakam has yet to shoot the ball.
And Nembhard got to the rim, missed it. And it's rebounded by Bridges.
And while that's important for those of you who don't follow the Pacers, Siakam has been the primary scorer for the Pacers. Oh, that was off his leg if they're going to give him something. but great effort on the part, I thought, of Mather, which is one of the things that everybody was concerned. This ball goes off his leg. You see it bounce right off his leg.
Ball finds Knipple, and his three-point shot no good. Rebound tipped into the hands of Siakam. Nembhard's going to step out. Now Siakam will shoot the three. It's short. The rebound by Ball. LaMelo Ball in his 6th year. Spins down the lane, puts it up and around. No good, but a foul. And he'll shoot free throws for Charlotte.
Boy, if you can stop him at the half-court line or the fours, you're better off. But he is just hard to get in front of. Shep tries to anticipate and can't quite get himself in good position, and subsequently fouls Ball as he was trying to go for a layup.
LaMelo Ball played just 47 games last year, 22 the year before, and 36 3 years ago. The problem has been keeping him healthy. When he played against Indiana last year, he had 31 points in a game. Isaiah Jackson is going to go to the bench because he's picked up 2 personal fouls as Tony Bradley has checked in. There's Isaiah Jackson walking back in the tunnel. And that free throw bounces in for Ball. He's got 4.
When he goes back in the tunnel, there are 2, they're not exercise machines. The machines used to keep yourself warm, and Jackson uses one quite often. That's why he goes back in the tunnel. Let's hope that's what it's for, and not because of some kind of injury.
Free throw line jumper perfect. Great pass from Nembhard.
The pick and roll was perfect. The pick was solid. The ball was there on time, on target.
Pacers have hit 6 of their first 8 from the field, and now Shepherd nearly had the steal. Ball got it back. Knipple hits the jumper.
That's all right. Would you do that? What's happened with him twice with Shepherd? Ball will be looking to try to defend the basketball more, and that'll allow for some shots. Nice move, really sweet move. Just didn't make the shot. Got contact, bounced off, didn't finish it.
Kalkbrenner slipped, and now Sion James has it, the rookie out of Duke. And a foul out front. It's on Shepherd.
When you get yourself in position to score, you got to be sharp. Look, set a good screen. Now, the screen is the key. From there, you got recovery on the part of the defense, and that recovery was too late, as Siakam was able to catch it and put down a jump shot with the pass from Nembhard.
Nembhard already 8 points, 3 assists. The Pacers 6 of 9 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3. And Charlotte 4 of 8. They've missed both of their 2-point field goals. And now Jarris Walker is quickly up off the bench. Walker, who started the last couple of games. In fact, he has started 9 of the 14 this year. Will check in.
We got Shep. Yeah, Shep got to get off. Yeah, he was a little confused because they were changing defensive assignments, and Jarris went right to his defensive assignment. He never did tell Shep he came in for it. Fortunately, the bench gave some notice.
Ball whips it now. Knipple, a 3 on the wing. It's short. Kalkbrenner tips it out to Ball. A deep 3 is no good, but Miles Bridges got the rebound and lays it in.
And missed him on the back because this time he's going to block it, and this time hitting the ball.
This is a Charlotte team that has out-rebounded all 14 of its opponents this year. They've been a terrific rebounding team, +7 against their opponents.
Ooh, got him.
On a dime.
Got him. Able to get there, put those brakes on.
They wrap it up. They nearly have the steal, but it's in Knipple's hands. Halfway through the shot clock, James off the screen, drives on Walker, got to the basket, it rolls out, but Knipple lays it in.
Ball can't get beat that easy. That's a straight line drive. Cannot get beat that easy. It puts too much pressure on your teammate.
It's going to be deflected. It will not be over and back. Siakam, top of the key for 3. Got it.
So you now had your 3 best offensive players find themselves some rhythm, which is really, really going to put some pressure on Charlotte.
They have scored all 20 points.
Yeah, you don't ball. If he ball fakes, you don't go for it. And that time, Siakam got fooled. The ball fake to the corners to Bridges. Knopf was going to make the shot. Good start offense.
The Pacers have a 20-18 lead on the Hornets. One key will be, can they have the lead at the end of the first quarter? They have trailed at the end of the first quarter in each of the last 10 games. Rick Carlisle on his radio show yesterday said the best way to win the NBA is to have the lead at the start of the fourth quarter. And the best way to do that is to have the lead at the end of the first quarter. The issue, when I asked him about that before this game, he said he's noticed the fouling and also the points off of turnovers. So those are a couple of things to keep an eye on. But guys, we know Rick values early play just as much as middle and late. He wants to have the advantage, play from ahead. Remember Monday, that first timeout was with 11:11 on the clock. So no early timeout here and a lead. Now can they finish this first quarter with the advantage?
Thanks, JJ. On the Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance sideline, the Pacers dead last, averaging 25 points per game in the first. They shoot 38% on the year. But to your point, 8 of 11 is the start, 3 of 4 from 3. Walker in the corner, 4-3 hits. He's been in a major shooting slump the last 7 games, 19% from three-point range in Cheris, Kansas. And that's a basket and a foul as Colin Sexton just checked in. And the 8th-year pro out of Alabama, averaging 15.5 points, has a chance for a three-point play. Sexton played the last 3 years in Utah. Gives them a veteran presence off the bench. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl is in for the first time on his second 10-day contract. You see him in the corner. Nembhard got up in the air. As Kalkbrenner defending, he goes inside. And is going to fade it up and leave it short, but it's rebounded by Robinson-Earl. Walking violation. Indiana with its first turnover. That was an issue in Detroit on Monday, Quinn. The Pacers had 21 of them. Detroit scored 30 points off.
But that's what Detroit does. Detroit turns you over. I mean, if you watched the Atlanta game last night, and I'm sure you did, Atlanta had the same problem. The Pacers have some of their turnovers based upon their personnel and their lack of familiarity. But just slowly getting some of that back, I think, will be helpful in terms of what the Pacers try to do. And the thing that Coach Carlisle doesn't like, obviously, this free throws and turnovers, and that was costing the Pacers problems.
Well, you make a great point, because when you look at their schedule, they played a lot of good defensive teams. They'll have another one on Friday night in Cleveland, and then Detroit is back here on Monday. Now a message from Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance.
Big Mike.
Your Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance agent helps guide you through the process, so you don't have to go it alone.
Boop, boop, boop. Hello.
Offensive rebound, Kalkbrenner.
Leads all rookies in rebound. He's long, and he's got really soft hands.
Sexton was having trouble dribbling the ball.
But that's not unlike Ball was having when Shepard was guarding him. So that's as much Shepard as it is Sexton there.
And Tony Bradley has picked up the foul, and that's his second.
That's the kind of problems he calls with that length.
Kalkbrenner, second-team All-American, twice first-team All-Big East. He 4 times was the Big East Defensive Player of the Year. And he leaves that first free throw short.
Yeah, you got to block out, because that one, that's a paint chip there.
Shea Huff is in for the first time, so both Jackson and Bradley each with 2 fouls. To your point, 9-3 the rebounds right now for Charlotte, with 6 offensive rebounds.
Yeah, that's a real liability that has to be overcome. Because, Chris, they will offensive rebound. You know why? Because they know they're not a very good shooting team. So they go to the glass to get the rebound.
Tied at 23. Walker in the paint.
Yes, that's the game. That's the game. Simple. JR is not a great three-point shooter, but caught it in rhythm, knocked it down on a great pass from Huff.
Pacers have started 5 of 6 from three-point range. That's off the rim. Walker the rebound on a Sexton miss. Running the floor, Robinson Earl. He goes inside, could not get it.
He's got to make a commitment. He's either got to shoot it or pass it. That was a little bit of nothing.
Bridges, the handoff from Kalkbrenner. Drew Peterson is
watch
in.
Peterson, because he's a shooter. He was at Boston. Yeah.
And free throws for Bridges.
Recognition here, turning the corner, really good. And I mean, once Jay Huff got it, you can see the wide open shot by Jeremiah.
Jeremiah Robinson Earl in a second 10-day contract. This is his 10th game. Yeah.
I'm looking at that jump shot. They thought, that was going to be a problem. I mean, he's not a great shooter, but you can see with his feet set, he's capable.
Yeah, came in 3 of 17 from three-point range. As Moussa Diabate comes in, 4th year out of Michigan, terrific rebounder.
And a shot blocker.
Had 15 rebounds against the Pacers in a game last year.
Chris, he was all over the game against Toronto. I mean, just making recovery plays and blocks. He is a very active player inside.
They played Toronto tough on Monday, lost 110-108. Here's a deep three. It's off the mark by Nembhard, rebounded by Peterson. Now Charlotte has a chance to take the lead. Peterson inside the step through in the basket.
It was a decelerated step through. Normally step, he took a step and slowed down and went to the other side, and the defense passed him up.
2 years in Boston for Peterson. Back cut, and Shepard got it. 28-27 Indiana. Charlotte's been one of the best first quarter teams in the NBA, 4th in the league at about 32 points per game. And now Bridges hits a three. Miles Bridges in his 7th year at Michigan State, averaging 22 per game. And the Hornets lead at 30-28. Nembhard has played the entire first quarter, and that is short.
He might be running out of gas. He's worked pretty hard on both sides. And he's now shot 2 shots. Both of them, the last 2 shots, the first one hit the front of the rim. That one did not hit the rim, even though it was further out.
Timeout, we'll take it. Hornets lead it by 2. With the City Edition uniform that the Pacers are wearing this year, the throwback, the iconic jersey from the 80s and 90s, and we've got a 30-28 Charlotte lead. A look at our FanDuel same-game parlay. The total parlay odds are plus 253. The first quarter spread plus 2.5. Minus 102 in the first quarter. Total points over 74.5 right now at 58 with 3:18 to play in the quarter. Alongside Quinn Buckner, I'm Kristen Arrett. There's Andrew Nembhard. Got the Pacers off to a great start. Had 8 early points. He's got 8. Siakam has 7. Knipple has 9. And Bridges has 7 to lead Charlotte. And you see T.J. McConnell on for the first time.
Pacers in a zone. They've gone to a zone, so they feel in this second unit, like Peterson can make shots. Sexton is really iffy, but that's really what they're down to. Do they know that the shot clock's at 3?
Sexton got it, blocked by Huff.
Great job coming from under the basket to get to that block. All right, like this is TJ. That's TJ. That's short. Man, did I get partially blocked?
I think Bridges got a piece of that. Sexton guarded by Walker.
Don't get beat.
Beats him on the baseline. Diabate missed it. Rebound tipped. Another offensive rebound. And Huff blocked it again. And the Pacers save it. And let's see what they're going to call.
But they missed it. This is a foul on Huff, and they miss it. See Huff grab his arm and then push him down. They eventually got the ball, but I thought the Pacers were going to get a chance to get it. They didn't, and based on it just being called out of bounds, yeah. And I'm looking at Siakam. Siakam's like fine with it.
Yeah, they will not challenge.
No, don't challenge that. Oh gosh, no, don't challenge that, because I'm telling you, that's a foul, a proximity foul that Huff's going to get if that's challenged.
Ball and Knipple come back in. Ball fires from the corner, missed everything, and McConnell the rebound. KJ Simpson is guarding McConnell. He's out there for the first time. McConnell fires it out to Huff. And the drive
Whoa!
And
Did that hit the backboard?
It did.
Yeah.
Diabate will do that, won't he?
Oh, no, he'll go get him. He ran out there, and he tried to get back. Well, the official said he got back there too late. How about Huff driving from the three-point line?
Pacers tied at 30. Diabate stays out there. Pat Connaughton, the former Buck, is out there for the first time.
See, that zone's got him messed up. They didn't know Diabate didn't know where to be.
Ball.
You gotta watch him. I'm telling you, this guy is
Bodies
all over the place. People hurt themselves, it looks like.
Walker's already made one, but this one's short. Long rebound out to Shepard. Siakam's going to fire, and it's short. Ball the rebound. Pacers have missed their last three.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't recommend this to kids, but you're not going to find anybody handle the ball easier than LaMelo Ball. That ball is on the string.
32-30, Charlotte. Connaughton in his 11th year out of Notre Dame.
Shoot it, yeah.
Top of the key for three.
Yeah, and they have been encouraging him to do that more in practice. And it was one of the things I thought when Jay first got here, he was reluctant to do. You get to a new team, you're not quite ready to take the shot because you don't know how it's going to affect somebody else's ability to get a shot. So you don't want to take a bad one.
He shot 41% last year. He might have gotten a piece of that one too.
He did, but this guy is a tireless worker. I'm telling you.
I mean, early on, Quinn, we can see why the Hornets have out-rebounded all 14 of their opponents this year.
Well, yes, they're very active with rebounding, but they're also not a great shooting team, and they know it.
They go get their own.
Go get their own rebound.
And Diabate to shoot a couple of free throws. Last 8 games, Diabate, who was on a 2-way contract last year, he's averaging almost 11 points and 9 rebounds. He and Jarris Walker were teammates at IMG Academy for a couple of years.
We're bricking for chicken. We're bricking for chicken.
Already in the first quarter.
In the first quarter, we look and see we bricking for chicken.
I see Tyrese is holding up 4 fingers and say, hey.
Yeah, that killed it. It's usually the fourth quarter action, but he likes the bricking for chicken.
Tied at 33. A good scoring quarter for the Pacers.
Yes, sir, it really is.
Shepard for 3, and he got it again.
I think what's helped him, Chris, is he's coming in worried about defense and not offense.
Pacers by 3, short. McConnell.
Great pass, outlet pass.
Shepard lays it in.
Not something we've seen very often without McConnell on the floor.
And there are the Shep lookalikes, the little Sheps.
Yeah, most people don't remember the Three Stooges sit with the Shep.
I'll tell you, it's great to see the Pacers get some fast break points. Simpson for 3, off the mark. And the rebound, Diabate. Out to Knipple. They run him off the three-point arc. Connaughton, his 3 is off. And that's the end of the first quarter.
Really good scoring quarter for Pacers, Chris.
A 38-point quarter. Indiana's most this year. Their previous high, they had 34 in Salt Lake City against the Utah Jazz. Pacers shoot 60% from the field, hit 7 of 13 from 3. And after one, they lead the Hornets 38-33. Quarter of the season for the Pacers, our Hyundai first quarter summary. 38 points, 60% from the field, 7 of 13 from three-point range. Charlotte at one point was over 50% from the field, but they ended 38% in the first 12 minutes. Alongside Quinn Buckner, I'm Chris Denary. Pacers led by as many as 8 in the first quarter. They defend Ball. Connaughton in the corner. Gives it now to Ball, who fires a 3, and that's short. But another offensive rebound.
Yeah, but it's Knuffle. What do they call this on, Jay? Well, you got to stay and fight it. Thank goodness LaMelo took the shot there. You see inside the wrestling match. I don't think it's a foul. There's no question it's a foul. A little turn there by Jay Humper.
He'll get a foul.
Charlotte has the ball. Pacers have shown some zone. Now back man-to-man. Knippel gets it from Ball. Diabate to set the screen, and that's an offensive foul. And it's called on LaMelo Ball.
They call it on LaMelo Ball or Diabate? Diabate said he's the one that he moved. You're probably right, but Diabate was telling him right away that he moved. He was telling Ball that.
Most in any quarter this season, 7 3-point field goals in the first 12 minutes. The call was officially on Ball. So Ball picks up the foul. Mathurin getting ready to come back in at the next dead ball.
Well, he's coming off that screen now. They're looking. That's a shot he can take. But they're not letting him get below the foul line. Remember, that used to be his best shot was under the foul line. They won't let him get under there now.
He had a tough night in Detroit. McConnell was 0 for 4.
Not him.
Knippel.
Not him. Thank you. Chris, the whole bench was sitting up on that one. Great pass. McConnell throws that in, seeing the mismatch for the Siakam, who had it down in the post and gets it quickly inside.
And the Pacers have their largest lead. It's 9. Ball short again. Siakam fought for the rebound, but Diabate got it. Sexton, free throw line, floats it up and in. So the second chance opportunities, 11 offensive rebounds, 11 second chance points for Charlotte. That's kept them in the game.
No doubt. Again, that's the way they play. They know they're not a great shooting team. So you got to block them out. Boy, I'm telling you, he's playing with such force today. He missed that one. But this is a different Shepherd that's been playing.
Shepherd in the starting lineup tonight. Been for the 6th time. Indiana using its 11th different starting lineup. And Diabate laid it in. Huff picks up his second foul.
He was a little anxious. Diabate was right at the rim, so he was trying to make sure that there's no bucket. And to your point, gets called for his second foul. He's going to have to take a break.
And so Isaiah Jackson comes back in. Robinson Earl getting ready to check in. And Kalkbrenner coming back for Charlotte. But good work by Jay Huff. 5 points off the bench with his 2 fouls. Native of Durham, North Carolina, so he knows that Carolina and that Charlotte area very well. Diabate has a chance for a 3-point play. 10.5 points, 8 rebounds. And Diabate got it. 5 straight Charlotte points after the Pacers led by 9. McConnell, Siakam, Mathurin, Robinson Earl, and Jackson, the 5 for the Pacers.
Get it back to Mathurin. And I'd make Knuffle have to play Mathurin.
Jackson finds Siakam, has to fire up a shot. He banked it in!
They call that a grenade. When you give it to him, because the shot clock's about to explode. And he was able to get there and knock one down on the glass.
Pascal Siakam, 36% from 3-point range. I'm not sure he was counting on that one, but it goes in anyway. 6 to shoot. Ball inside. Got it off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, missed it again, but a foul.
That foul. You got to get him off the glass. To your point, offensive rebound. Really good job here. This is called the proverbial grenade. Give it to him with the shot clock running down, but he's able to escape, let's just say.
And he had a foot on the line, so a 2-point shot for Pascal Siakam, and the Pacers lead is 6. Little Ball's free throw is good. 1 of 10 from the field, 0 of 5 from 3.
Doesn't bother me.
For LaMelo Ball.
Those are facts. You give it facts?
Yeah.
Here's a fact. Does not bother.
Doesn't bother.
He comes and takes shots. He doesn't really care what he is. Delay a game, finally.
Pacers had to bring in Tony Bradley as Jackson picked up his 3rd foul. So the 3 setters have combined for 7 fouls. They have 18 between them.
Just stay there.
4-point Indiana lead. And we played just 3 minutes of this second quarter. Indiana with a season-high 38 first-quarter points. They came in averaging 25, dead last in the NBA. Skip pass, Mathurin. Drives on Knippel. Rebounds tipped out, and Ball has it. second foul. It's on Robinson Earl. He popped ball in the face.
That might have cost him nose, I think.
That's already been the 14th foul against the Pacers.
You cannot try to take the ball from him because they did it. That was a head-to-head break. I'm just telling you, ladies and gentlemen, you don't see many people handle the ball, and it is not advisable to handle it that way.
It's like a yo-yo, isn't it, on a string?
Exactly. It is just like a yo-yo too.
6'7", in his 6th year. Went to Australia out of high school. The nipple short. McConnell the rebound. It's a 3rd pick back in 2020. Bradley, mid-range hits.
How about the confidence of McConnell to drop that off to Bradley, who does not normally take 15-footers, and he made that one.
The nipple. And got it in, and Bradley has picked up his 3rd foul.
I mean, TJ does a good job. He gets it down quickly. That confidence allows Bradley to step in to take the shot. Because sometimes guys are not, they're ill prepared, but you see Bradley coming over to help on Knafel and fouled. And now he's picked up his 3rd, and Jay Huff has replaced it.
12 points for the rookie out of Duke. He's the only Hornet in double figures. The Pacers led by the 11 of Pascal Siakam. The lead is 3. Indiana's led by as many as 9. Huff is back out there and is going to fire a 3 and hit again. His
nice
second.
Action. Yeah, that's some nice action. A little flare action on the backside. If you don't give it to Siakam and Paul Brennan helps, then you got a wide open shot.
He's come off the bench to score 8. Pacers bench productivity has not been great. Pacers get the rebound. McConnell. They had just 15 points off the bench the other night. Siakam in the post. Finds Mathurin, and he's fouled by Drew Peterson.
Well, they've got to worry about Siakam in the post.
Benedict Mathurin goes to the free throw line where he's already taken 40 of them this year. 40 in the first 3 games. That's an average of 13 attempts per game. He's had games of 36, 26, and 25 in the 3 games that he's played. And his first free throw is good. Now this from Jalitko and Daly.
Injured at work? For a free consultation, call IndianaWorkers.com. The Work Injury Lawyers. IndianaWorkers.com. We go to work when you can't.
Pacers have lost 8 straight overall, 3 straight at home.
Don't remind me. I'm not trying to be reminded. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
It's sort of surreal looking at those numbers.
It's surreal when you hear them, too.
Charlotte 4-10. They've lost 3 straight, 6 of 7. 5 straight, 6 of 7 on the road. So something has to give off the top of the backboard. It hit, I guess it hit behind. And so that will be Pacers ball with a 8-point lead with 7:22 to play.
Yeah, the question is that whether it hits the support. That ball didn't hit the support. They missed it. And the Pacers are taking it. It's not allowed. It can hit the backboard at the top as long as it doesn't hit the support for the time clock.
Andrew Nembhard has come back in.
Well, he's hot.
Huff is going to fire again.
Yeah, he's supposed to. You know how it is. When you had it going, then they throw you the ball so you get another shot. It's the same thing with him.
I think you give me too much credit.
No, when you got it going, your teammates threw you the ball, and you know it. Got to get you the ball.
Well, thus far, the Pacers have it going. They lead by 8. By Ascension St. Vincent, listening to you, caring for you. And by GameBridge. Take control of growing your savings with GameBridge. GameBridge.io. Pacers in a stretch of 6 of 9 at home. They played 7 of their first 12 on the road. And Indiana out to an 8-point lead. Quinn, despite the struggles this year, especially offensively and even defensively, the Pacers have done a really good job of defending the three-point arc and are doing that again well tonight. Charlotte just 2 of 16.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the areas I think that's been strong. What the Pacers have really struggled to do is keep people in front of them. And then after that, the challenge is get the offensive rebound. But keeping people out of the paint has been a problem, because that's what Detroit did. They did that, and that's what this group here in Charlotte was trying to do, but the Pacers have done a better job. Now, the other thing the Pacers have done exceptionally well, they only turned it over once so far. And that's highly unusual to be into the second quarter, about 7 minutes. So let's give some credit for that.
Sexton off the bench, hits both free throws. He's got 5. 51-45 Indiana.
Yeah, he hit him across the face. Did he cut him? Yeah, he hit him. I'm not sure what the fans are talking about. He hit him.
Nembhard's picked up his second.
No, I think they're going to. Okay, what are they doing? They got to make sure that everybody's on the same page, so they're guarding man to man.
James back in, the rookie out of Duke. Started his career at Tulane. Peterson out to Sexton, and his 3 barely grazes the rim, but an offensive rebound. Bridges. Another offensive rebound for Charlotte. They've got 13.
He just lost it. He just lost it.
And the Pacers get it back. They'll play with Mathurin, Robinson, Earl, Walker, Nembhard, and Huff.
And it's interesting, Jay Huff had to come help get the ball inbounds. You know, you'd think of 2 guards normally doing that. Mathurin sees himself as a wing, which is fine. But you got he and Jarris Walker, they're both wings.
Nembhard off the Huff screen, back out to Jay. Here's a 3, it's short. He's made a couple tonight. He's got 8 points off the Indiana bench. Bridges bodies his way with a right hand, no good, but an offensive rebound missed. Robinson Earl.
What Bridges does, he's left-handed. If he's in the paint, he shoots right-handed. When he's out of the paint, he shoots left-handed.
Huff passed up the 3 this time, and Nembhard goes in and scores.
Under control.
53-45 Pacers. We're inside the halfway mark of this second quarter in downtown Indianapolis.
In the zone, and because they don't really have anybody that's making shots out here, so the zone is really the appropriate defense.
Huff got a piece of that, bats it out, and Mathurin has it. Indiana looking for a double-figure lead for the first time. Walker for 3, got it again. Count it, and a foul.
I think they may have called, was it Bridges? Because I see on the floor is Jay Huff. And the ball was in the air. It seems like that you got to count the shot. So the shot has to count. Yeah, the shot counts, and you can see, yeah, it's Bridges pushes Jay Huff in the back. So the basket counts, and the Pacers get 1 foul shot.
And Jay Huff will be at the line, so the bench already with 21 of Indiana's 56 points. Huff misses the free throw, but Robinson Earl fought for it and saves it now to Knipple. Looking out of Duke, the drive underneath the basket. Kalkbrenner with a right hand. The night started, 3 rookies started for the Charlotte Hornets. Sion James out of Duke, Knipple out of Duke, and Kalkbrenner out of Creighton. Never happened in the history of the Charlotte Hornets. Nembhard, shot clock down to 8. Mathurin for 3. It's in and out, no good. Rebound by Kalkbrenner. James, a 3, no good. Rebound batted out by Huff.
Good bat out. If he doesn't, that's an easy shot.
So 14 to shoot for the Hornets. Let's check in with Jeremiah Johnson.
No surprise, the last 2 huddles, the main topic, rebounding. As they broke the last time, Rick Carlisle saying, we've got to get every rebound. And the other thing that's been mentioned is pace. If they can get those rebounds, they think they can get out and run, but you have to secure possession first.
Oh, wait a minute, he's getting on the backboard.
And so the basket counts.
I thought he was trying to get that to the backboard, and if that's the case, this is my view. They obviously had a different view. If you're shooting it to get it over the rim, yeah. But if you're shooting it to get to the backboard, it's still considered going up until it gets to the backboard.
4:14 to play. 7-point Indiana lead. Walker for a third three.
Good for him. He has been struggling, Chris, mightily figuring out what his role is. I think he's put a lot of pressure on himself. This is an important year to him. I don't think there's any question about that. Ooh.
Bridges missed it. Up in the air. Mathurin had it. It was tipped by Robinson Earl. Mathurin straight away down the lane. Draws the foul. Indiana getting out and running. And Mathurin will try to add 2 at the free throw line. Fouls on Sion James. And it's the third team foul against the Hornets in the quarter. Mathurin with 7 first-half points. He's 2 of 2 at the line. These are free throws number 5 and 6 for the Pacers. Charlotte is 15 of 18 as Ball checks back in. Standing by courtside, our Chevrolet halftime report with Jeremiah Johnson, Eddie Gill. We do it each and every night here on FanDuel Sports Network. A reminder that Friday's game will not be here on FanDuel Sports Network. It's a national telecast only on Prime. The Pacers in Cleveland to take on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Another night of NBA Cup. Mathurin hits both free throws, and the Pacers lead by 12.
Chris, the Pacers have 61 points. Just under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Really scored the ball well. That's partially blocked by Jay Huff.
Shot clock down to 9. Peterson fires, no good. Huff.
Jay is playing. Big time rebound, blocking shots, made some shots.
Mathurin down the lane, is going to go up, bank it up and in. Benedict Mathurin, and the Pacers have a 14-point lead. And the Pacers fans up and cheering their hometown team.
He is a bucket, does a nice job getting the contact off the glass, getting it to go in. He likes it, so do the fans.
Tonight on FanDuel Sports Network is presented by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs. Pacemates, as always, entertaining the crowd here at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, and the Pacers on the floor entertaining, leading by 14, 63-49. And as we've seen the last few years, Quinn, the Pacers at their best when they have balanced scoring. That's what they have tonight.
This is the key. This is the key. You don't have anybody that has to get an abundance of that, but you're getting some really good production. I'm going to put Shepard on the bench even though he started, but you're getting some good production there, and your main guys are able to get some shots up and get them clean because you got somebody else throwing the ball. You can't pay attention to one person.
LaMelo Ball is back in. Knippel sets the screen. Diabate out there as well. 9 to shoot. Into the corner, Bridges. Baseline met by Huff, but a good drive and a banker in by Bridges.
Man, you're a hard scorer. It's a great drive. To be able to get that over a 7-footer, to get it in there.
Huff thought about it.
He should be. Huff got away with double good.
Yeah. He turned it over anyway, and here comes Ball to Diabate. Diabate missed it, kept alive by Nembhard.
Well, listen, Nembhard did a heck of a job in challenging Diabate, who thought he was going to have a clear one to the basket. The challenge alone forced a miss.
2.5 minutes to play.
That's why you don't give up on a play.
Pacers already with a season high 63 first half points.
Attack him. Attack you.
Siakam to a cutting Mathurin, and the foul in the basket. Benedict Mathurin has 13.
Doesn't have to be artistic.
Well, so the Pacers, a season high 38 in the first quarter, a season high 65 now.
Good read here. Siakam sees the double team coming late. Diabate, and you just see the strength of Mathurin to be able to get that one in.
When I want to go back to a question you asked me off air about the Pacers in the first quarter.
Yeah.
They had lost 10 straight first quarters. Tonight, only the third time this year they've led after the first quarter.
That's what I thought. That's one reason I asked you, because I didn't think it was very often.
Bridges got it. 8 to shoot. Ball inside, throws up a wild shot, no good by Diabate. Ball got it back, no good. Mathurin has it.
Push it.
There you go. Nembhard hard to the basket, missed the layup, tried to fight for it, but too many white jerseys there. And now a steal. Siakam, a 4-on-2. Back to Huff.
Great placement. Really good job there by Nembhard. Jay Huff in the center position is playing the best. The fact that he's able to come and get in that break. Really good job. The ball is there. You see Jay in the center. And he's just trying to get to the rim, and then the ball comes to him, and you can see Bridges has no choice but to foul.
That was the 4th Charlotte turnover. They're shooting just 31% and 2 of 20 from 3. And Huff hits the free throw. He's got 9 off the bench.
Big 9. Not just, that's a big 9, Chris. Pacers haven't necessarily been getting that kind of number from the bench.
No, they haven't.
At the center position, you're right. Sure.
There have been a couple of games they've gotten just a little bit more than 9 from the entire bench.
Bench, yes.
And Huff has his 3rd double-figure game of the year. And the Pacers have a 16-point first-half lead. That's their largest. Bench has 26 points. Peterson missed it. And do the Pacers get it? It's on the floor, picked up by Walker.
Huff popped it free because Bridges had it initially. He nobody was behind him. That's trying to do too much. I really think that's been his challenge. He's trying to do too much. There was nowhere to go. He's 1-on-4. There was really nowhere to go.
Just the 4th Indiana turnover. Again, Charlotte has stayed as close as they are. 15 of 18 at the free throw line. 17 offensive rebounds. 15 second chance points. And Ball hits a 3. Ball 32% from three-point range. Now in the 9 games that he's played. That's his 24th. So he's making nearly 3 per game. Mathurin cut off by Knipple. Less than a minute to play. 5 to shoot.
He picked up his dribble, and he was looking to give something to Siakam.
Siakam.
He got pushed and shot it.
I was going to say, does he do it again? Here's Mathurin, and the Pacers will bring it out.
Guys, Jay Huff kept the ball alive.
5 to shoot.
Don't worry.
Mathurin.
Don't worry about it now. Don't worry. I'm telling you, when he gets it, don't worry about it. Get a shot up. He'll get a shot up.
Is it not nice to have number 00 back? Had missed 11 games. And the Pacers have a season-high 70 first-half points. Ball off a double screen. Clock at 4. Ball to the basket. Puts it up. Missed it. Huff the rebound. And the Pacers with their best first half of the year with a 16-point lead. Indiana will lead at the end of the first half for just the 4th time this year. Great to have Jeremiah Johnson courtside with a player interview with Andrew Nembhard.
Andrew, 70 first half points. What led to the offensive explosion?
Good ball movement, player movement, moving the ball, getting good shots, better shots.
One of the things you said about a week ago is guys were maybe overthinking and not just playing. Did you see some of that just relaxed, go forward basketball?
Yeah, let them loose. We also got a couple more playmakers back. Opens up the floor for everybody else, getting better shots.
What did you notice by Benedict being out there in a rhythm as well?
Just doing what he does.
Thank you.
Yeah.
16 points for Benedict Mathurin. 5 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 4 of 5 at the line. Indiana 70, Charlotte 54. JJ and Eddie standing by. They've got the Chevrolet halftime show next on FanDuel Sports Network. 54 as we get ready to start the 3rd quarter in downtown Indianapolis. Earlier, Jeremiah Johnson had a chance to visit with Pacers assistant coach Jim Boylan.
Jim, I normally talk with you about defense, but I think the offense is worth praising. How did you get out so effective?
Great. Ball was moving. We made shots early. We ran. The game's going to come down to us rebounding the ball. Can we keep them off the boards? If we can get the rebound, we can run.
I said that was going to be my follow-up. So what do they do so well that's tough to keep them on?
It's big and they go, you know. They're big and they go. They're great at pursuing the ball with 2 hands. We got to do a better job of securing the ball with 2 hands, and then we can run.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And you look at that and top it off. You got 20 assists in the first half, which is outstanding, and only 4 turnovers. That combination gives you a better chance of success. Now, you've got to try to find a way to be in proximity to replicate that in the second half to continue to have success. Having 4 turnovers, so you're talking about 8 turnover game, that's highly unusual. If you get that, I think that really is going to make a huge difference.
T.J. McCollum has 8 minutes, had 6 assists and 5 rebounds. Jay Huff had 4 assists, and Andrew Nembhard had 5 as LaMelo Ball, who is just 2 of 14 from the field in the first half.
I'm going to say it again.
He doesn't matter.
Yeah, to him, it absolutely doesn't matter. I mean, he's just about as unconscious. I mean, he just plays and knows that he's not a good shooter, but he feels like he can make everything.
A show and go falls off the rim by Nembhard. Now Huff has started the second half. He came off the bench in the first half. The 3 centers all got into early foul trouble. And Ball again and hits.
Did you see that shot? One leg, no dribble, almost traveled. It doesn't matter to him. So you've got to get on him and make him put the ball on the floor, but it really doesn't. He's skilled as all get up.
And 5 straight points by Ball to start the third quarter. Siakam draws the foul. Will be on the side.
Look, he is off balance, one leg, shoots it, walking away, makes it, has something for the crowd besides all of those tats. This generation likes tattoos. I could appreciate them. I don't know if I like them, but I could appreciate them.
Bridges with his 3rd foul. Mathurin against Knipple. And another 3 goes down.
That's supreme confidence. Knipple's not a great defensive player, but I'm telling you, he was in good position there.
JJ and Eddie had some great stuff about the comments that Benedict Mathurin made after the game. He said, hey, look, we can go out and win 10 in a row. I know we're 1-13. And Benedict Mathurin always with supreme confidence about his game and his teammates' game. Here's Siakam inside, out for Huff for 3.
That's the other thing you can hear the coaching staff. That's the other thing that the Pacers have done a lot of better job. They've gotten back.
Kalkbrenner with the offensive rebound put back.
Well, Bridges drove that basket to the basket there, knowing that Huff, whose block shots, was going to come to get it. Now, and when he threw it up there, he knew Kalkbrenner was going to get a free shot.
Kalkbrenner, the rookie out of Creighton. Played at one time with Andrew Nembhard's brother before Andrew Nembhard's brother Ryan went to Gonzaga. That ball is loose. Pacers turn it over. Ball thought about a 3. Now Knipple is cut off by Mathurin, cutting down the lane. Ball into the corner to Bridges for 3. It's no good, but a rebound knocked away. It comes all the way out. Picked up by Shepard.
Yep. That's some really good effort on the guard play with Shepard and Nembhard.
Never gave up on the play.
He traveled, no doubt. He traveled. He took a skip before he dribbled. Activity. That's what we've seen tonight. Activity on both sides of the ball, giving the Pacers a chance to come up with a possession.
Just underway here in the third quarter. Pacers scored 70 in the first half. Not a season high for a half. They scored 71 in the second half in Salt Lake City against the Utah Jazz, but that was in a loss. Here's Huff open again. He's going to drive.
It gets his show off a little bit on the inside. The big fella gets a pound.
Pacers bench loves it. Jay Huff down the lane with authority. Kalkbrenner has his second field goal of the quarter. He's got 10.
But look at the pressure the Pacers are keeping on him.
Huff again.
Yeah, I mean, he's just having one of those games. The Pacers are doing a terrific job. This ball got moved up relatively quickly, under 20 seconds used up on the 24-second clock, 4 seconds, I should say. And then there, Huff with a bang comes in and puts that one down. It didn't, not good enough. Look at it from this perspective.
Our big shot. That's Jay.
Jay Huff with a big strong finish.
That's got to make a guy feel so good. And that's what that exalting is about. And his teammates clearly loved it and are happy for them. This is a part of what I think has made this a special place. When guys pull for each other and the success that each other is having. He's a guy, I mean, he's been, I would say, stumbling through this. He's been trying to figure his way through this as well as anybody else. That's the second one. This is a technical foul. They got to delay a game again on Charlotte. But for Jay, this is a big deal. It's like it's a chance to maybe solidify him in the lineup, Chris.
Yeah.
Maybe solidify him, if you will, in the league, having played with Memphis, but being in the G League.
Yeah, 5 straight years, 5 different teams for Jay Huff. A second delay of game against Charlotte. Mathurin hits the free throw. He's had 20 or more points now in all 4 games that he's played. Jay Huff, 15 points in 19 minutes. He is just 3 minutes shy of the season high 22 he played against Atlanta earlier this year. Ball off the screen, baseline Bridges. And Mathurin has it back. And we were checking, they took away a 3 from Mathurin, so he officially has 19. I never saw the blue light come on.
I didn't either.
Nembhard bouncing, looking. Mathurin has it. Here he is again. Tried to draw the foul. He did.
Yeah, he doesn't miss shots that short. I mean, he may miss a shot. He's either off, unless he's off balance or he's fouled. I mean, that's how good of an offensive player he is. You can see right there, trying to be slick. I mean, guys that do this, like going up between your elbows, they may move their hand back and forth and tap that elbow enough to be a distraction, and that was the case there.
Mathurin at the free throw line. And now he has officially 20-point games in all 4 games that he's played. Drew Peterson getting ready to check back in. Games of 36, 26, 25, and now 20, and there's still 7:44 to play. Peterson played his last 2 years, as Quinn mentioned earlier, in Boston. Played at USC. This is his 2nd game this year. Among their two-way players, they have Drew Peterson, Antonio Reeves from Kentucky. We saw KJ Simpson earlier. Combined coming in, they had only played 9 games. They're also without Brandon Miller, their outstanding 3rd-year forward. He's out with a left shoulder injury, played just 2 early games. And no Trey Mann tonight as well. Knipple gets inside, got 2 Pacers in the air. Bridges reloads for 3 and hits. 36% from 3-point range, made 141 last year. Mathurin again, this time it's off the mark. Shepard got the offensive rebound. Mathurin inside, tried to go inside, put it back in.
Nice job staying after by Mathurin. Because the first one, they collapsed on him and he didn't get much out of it.
Bridges misses the other way. Mathurin the rebound. Pacers on the run.
They called him.
Pacers with a 19-point lead, 85-66.
That's a couple of turnovers. They only had 4, I think, in the first half.
This is the biggest lead the Pacers have had this year. That's missed. Huff fights for the rebound. Siakam gets it.
And Siakam hasn't been a big offensive force in the game. He has led Huff.
Jay Huff inside.
Look away. Put a nice look away on him. Jay bringing it all out.
Jay Huff gives Indiana a 21-point lead. There's another miss. And Mathurin another rebound. Not been a lot to cheer about this year.
Hello! Jay's got it on automatic, ladies and gentlemen. Good for him. Oh, I thought he was going to be able to get Saxon's block, too.
Jay Huff off the bench with 20. 7 of 10 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3. A season high 20. And he's 2 away from his career high. Nembhard out to Siakam. Huff.
Get it up.
And that's a shot clock violation.
He got a grenade. I mean, he did. Somebody gave him a grenade. I mean, really nice job by Jay. He's able to look it away, and that clears the path because all of a sudden Bridges thought that he's going to watch. Bridges just stops, and Jay is able to go up and get it nicely off the glass.
Rick Carlisle wants a timeout with 5:37 to play. He'll take it. Indiana led by 24, but it's a 22-point third quarter lead in Indy. And at Cambridge Fieldhouse tonight, boy, that is great to see.
Wow.
Our timeout brought to you by Centier Bank. Pacers lead by 22, 90-68. Pacers have great balance tonight, and they have 25 assists. Our FanDuel same-game parlay, the total parlay odds plus 234. We're in the third quarter now. The spread -3.5, -130, and the third quarter total points over under 63.5, -106. Indiana shooting 60% from the field. You see Jay Huff's numbers: 20 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Indiana's also made 13 threes. They made 11 in the first half, and that was more than 6 games total this year. Bridges comes off the screen. Isaiah Jackson is in. Bridges got there and scored.
Jackson wasn't eager to pick up that third foul. He's seen how good Jay Huff is doing. He wants to make sure he stays on the floor. Now, he tried to block it, but he's not trying to be in position to get that foul.
Robinson Earl is in.
Get open.
Trying to get free. Jackson hands it back with 5 to shoot. Nembhard has the ball stripped away, and a reach-in foul. Diabate and Bridges were there. It's on Bridges, and it'll be free throws for Andrew Nembhard. That's the third team foul against Charlotte here in the third. And Nembhard, a 97% free throw shooter. 5:07 to play here in the third. And now a message from Hope Plumbing.
You may not think much about unclogging a drain. To us, sort of an art and mastery. We take on that clog with zest to make sure your pipes are flowing and your home is as safe as possible. We're basically superheroes.
Andrew Nembhard misses just his second free throw of the year. He leads the NBA coming in at 97%. Colin Sexton is in first time second half. Diabate also wins. Shot clock down to 8. Knipple catches on the wing, fires up the 3, and hits. Knipple has 15. That's his second 3. As a rookie, he's shooting 40% from behind the arc. He's now made 47 of them in his first 15 games. Nembhard, basket, rimmed out, put in, no.
It's basket interference. That ball's on the rim. Jack gets up to get it. It's on the rim. He can't touch it. That's basket interference. As long as it's in the cylinder, nobody can touch it. Defense touches it, then you got goaltending. The offensive touches it, it's basket interference.
Knipple catches again.
Well, he caught it, but he almost traveled.
Sexton bounces inside. Diabate, ball loose, picked up. Diabate got it back and steps through and scores.
Really quick feet. Somebody that size. He's slight, but he was very quick feet.
Played with the Clippers for 2 years out of Michigan. Mathurin against Diabate. Takes him inside out to Nembhard. Drives on Peterson. Peterson stripped him. Peterson scores, and a timeout taken by Indiana already.
Yeah, well, it's the turnovers. Remember, we talked about 4 before, but now you start turning it over. They get buckets the other way. This is a very good timeout to settle this team down.
It's 30. And the host of Pacers Live pregame is Jeremiah Johnson. JJ?
Chris, 24 points for Benedict Mathurin in just his 4th game of the season, 2nd game back. I asked Rick Carlisle before this game what he noticed from his first game. He said the return to play can be an arduous process, that we need him to be a real factor on both ends. And this is something to watch moving forward. He said there are going to be nights he's going to have to take a really tough matchup to start games. Great to have him back and build on what we saw on Monday in Detroit.
All right, thanks, JJ. He is on the bench right now.
There you go. Because he's got a mismatch. Everybody just needs to be patient.
Isaiah Jackson with a left hand.
The mismatch caused the attention to be paid to Siakam, and Isaiah was able to get to the inside for a basket.
Yeah, you're right. Siakam had the smaller Sexton on him. Pacers go to his zone.
He's going to want to drive it. Clean it up! Clean it up! What a pass! What a pass on the part of T.J. McConnell. He threw that ball, and I mean, he threw it almost a length of a half court to get where he needed to go.
Walker will be called for the foul, but this is another great play by the Pacers.
The block. Now watch where he throws the ball, and it's hard to see where Shepherd is, but he throws it. The bounce pass allows it to come up so the ball doesn't get away from Shepherd, but it allows him to catch it and go right into a basket.
TJ had one of those in the first half as well. McConnell has 7 assists.
Great help by McConnell, because Sexton thought he was on his own.
Diabate runs out of room, shot clock at 2. Cut off, air ball, and that's a shot clock violation. For Charles Lee, the second-year head coach of the Charlotte Hornets, a longtime assistant, 10 years with Atlanta, Milwaukee, and Boston.
Be patient, you got him. They're going to call offensive foul. They're going to call an offensive foul because he hooked him. Yeah, he hooked him. Why? You can't see that. See, he's hooked him. You see him hold him with both hands? He's hooked him, and the official caught it from the one side. One official didn't see it. The other caught it. It's very plain. You're hooking help. You're not allowed to do that.
Pacers had 4 turnovers in the first half. They've had 6 here in the third quarter. Diabate.
Ooh. I mean, I thought that was going to be a layup.
And now McConnell back the other way. Count it. Goaltending on Diabate. And T.J. McConnell has his second field goal. 27-79. McConnell playing his 5th game back.
He's starting to get his legs back. As you can see some pop in what he's doing.
Knipple too strong. Peterson the rebound and a foul against the Pacers. It is the Pacers' first team foul of the third quarter, the second on Siakam. So Indiana's played almost 9.5 minutes with just a foul. Sexton goes inside and he walked.
Because TJ was in really good position. That was all about position defense, and TJ McConnell was there. Sexton couldn't move, and it had no place to put the ball on the floor. He could move, but he had no place to put it on the floor, so he traveled.
Hornets had 4 turnovers in the first half. They have 4 here in the third. McConnell now to Walker. Walker drives up and under, no good. Rebound tip. Sexton has it running for Charlotte. And Siakam blocks it.
Give me that. Great find. Great basketball. Oh, you brought it down with the one. That's good enough to push Jackson out of the way.
That would be the 14th foul on Charlotte in the quarter. Knipple called for his first. So the Pacers get a second chance opportunity. Indiana 13 of 26 tonight from three-point range, 50%. They have not shot 40% in a game this year. The Pacers with 27 assists tonight.
You got to go.
McConnell against James in the corner. Siakam for 3 more. Second 3 tonight for Siakam. And he's got 14 points. Knipple in the corner for 3, and he knew it. He was coming back the other way.
He's wide open. Listen, guys shooting 40%. They know it as soon as it leaves their hands whether it's got a chance.
He wears number 7 because that's the number that Larry Bird wore when he played for USA Basketball, the Dream Team, in 1992. He could not wear 33, his favorite number at Duke, because that was retired to Grant Hill. And now he has the steal. It's Peterson to steal. They've got a 3-on-1, a 4-on-1. Knipple dunks it. And he's got another 20-point game. That's his 7th of his young NBA career. Pacers by 16. Shot clock, game clock, about a 5-second difference. McConnell spins on Peterson.
He stumbled. Got himself under control, but he stumbled for the moment.
And Shepard the steal.
Oh, he got a McConnell. We call him a McConnell. A Shep McConnell. We got to give him one. Really good anticipation on the way back. Yeah, he got a McConnell. That's a Shep McConnell. That's a special one.
Now, Ben Shepard has had an 18-point game earlier this year against Brooklyn. You would say this is his best game of the year.
Yeah, he seemingly found his confidence again, because he hadn't shot the ball well, but I thought because he came out and was really good defensively, it helps him relax, because what this is about is how you can make a contribution. And I don't think he was feeling like he was doing well enough on the defensive end, but now he is.
And the Pacers have 5 players in double figures.
Look at TJ, he's got 3.
Robinson Earl comes in.
Oh, I'm sorry, TJ's got 1, I'm sorry.
Pacers have Shepard with 10, Siakam 14, Mathurin 24, Nembhard 13.
Balance.
And Jay Huff a season high 20.
That's the balance. That's the Pacer way.
4 seconds to play. Ball came back in. And that ball tipped away by McConnell. .104.84. The Pacers over 100 through 3 quarters. They're averaging, coming in, just shy of 109. And Jay Huff is up off the Indiana bench, and he'll check in for the final 1.3. And gets a round of applause from the fans who have loved his game tonight.
Lot to love, and you still got a quarter to go.
Ball fires it up, and it's too strong. And after 3 quarters in downtown Indy, the Pacers have a 20-point lead, 104-84. Pounding night for the Indiana Pacers, led by Jay Huff off the bench.
And it really has, and there's some heart-pounding moments tonight, for sure, but you've got Mathurin has been able to bring some good things. I just think the Pacers' energy has been better. Now, mind you, getting off to a good start and having Jay Huff having the night he's had, you can see has really been helpful to this team. I got to tell you what, having been as an extra scoring option, well, I shouldn't say extra, but all of a sudden you got somebody you can put the ball in their hands, because Siakam, I really thought that his legs were running out from under him, and between he and Nembhard, they were starting to get just a little winded. But
yes,
now you've got Mathurin that can make a bucket.
Yes, Siakam has only had to take 9 shots. Here's Huff again, leaves it short, Knipple the rebound. We've had games where he's seen Siakam, I think 6 times he's had to take 20 or more shots.
Yeah, and that's really not his game.
Ball stripped away. Robinson Earl to Siakam, creates contact and scores.
I tell you, unbelievably strong for a guy who looks so slight is Siakam at the rim.
106-84, the Pacers by 22. Knipple hits again. 23 for Con Knipple. So much about Cooper Flagg, his teammate at Duke, now in Dallas.
Good basketball. Oh, let it go, let it go, let it go! McConnell's able to get him a 3 to go.
15 of them for Indiana. They match a season high as Connaughton hits an open 3.
Now what you can't do is get lazy here.
That's easy for Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, I'd say that's easy, my friend.
The Pacers shot 60% in each of the first 3 quarters. And that's a walking violation on ball.
I mean, really good job. The ball moving in there. TJ sizing it up, letting it go. Doesn't matter who comes there. He's able to knock that one down.
A year ago, T.J. McConnell, in a loss here to Charlotte, had a season-high 30. Tonight he has 9 points, 6 rebounds, and 8 assists.
I'm looking at LaMelo Ball asking if you traveled. You took 3 steps. Of course you traveled.
Look at that extra pass from Huff. No good. Rebound by Ball. Connaughton, Bridges, and a foul on Huff.
That's a play they don't normally make advance. No, Ball doesn't normally advance the ball if he has any chance to be in a fast break situation. That's how they got that one.
Pacers over the last handful of games, in fact, I think the last 10, averaging just 10 fast break points. They average better than 20 in their first 4. They have 19 fast break points tonight. And to Quinn's point, Charlotte with just 6 fast break points as Bridges hits the free throw. Now this from Bell Tire.
At Bell Tire, we're giving free lifetime maintenance with every tire we sell.
And beating anyone's price.
Another day getting people back on the road. Bell Tire. That's how we are changing tires.
This is the first of 4 meetings. January 8th will be the next matchup in Charlotte. February 26th back here. And then the final week plus of the season, April 3rd in Charlotte. McConnell, baseline, got it again. You said it, coming back from that injury, he's found his legs.
Yeah, he really has. That's a long pass. Ball just throws it up and Bridges throws it and gets it. But it's good to see TJ get that spark back, that bounce back. I thought he could get up and down the court, but I didn't think he had the blow-by feel. He got another one. Oh! Way to go, TJ!
T.J. McConnell and the Pacers rolling tonight. They're 16-3. McConnell 14, 6, and 8. Perfect 6 of 6 from the field. Pacers by 22. Full Sports Network is presented by Bell Tire, not your ordinary tire store. By Hope Plumbing, plumbing you can trust, comfort you can feel. And by Forum Credit Union, helping members live their financial dreams. A lot of smiles tonight for the Pacers. They have been few and far between in this start. 116-94, and we still have 9:23 to play. As Indiana has 6 in double figures for the first time this year. Mathurin 24, Huff 20, Siakam 18, McConnell 14, and you see Nembhard and Shepard. Charlotte the ball out of the timeout. Ball down the lane, whips it into the corner, and he threw it out of bounds.
It'd be hard to play with him. He is really talented. There's just something. When you play with a player, you need to have a real feel for the rhythm, when they're going to do something, how they're going to do something. And he is so talented, he can do it at different times, different places, different speeds, but everybody can't play with him.
Andrew Nembhard draws the foul. It's on Knippel. And Nembhard will go to the free throw line.
I'll tell you what's really good about Andrew Nembhard. He didn't have to feel the burden to keep trying to score. I thought he did that in Detroit.
Yeah.
And then he ran out of gas.
Now he's missed 2 straight free throws. And we'll go above the rim from Indiana Wesleyan University with 8:57 to play in the 4th. Pacers have led by as many as 24. And Nembhard hits the second. 117-94. Indiana with a 23-point.
Let us not take note of the fact Ben Mathurin is guarding LaMelo Ball. Ben Mathurin wasn't, look, it just had a help and recover that was pretty darn good. And that's not the way Ben Mathurin normally plays this game. There's the ball throwing one up there that got answered.
LaMelo Ball tonight, 5 of 19 from the field, 16 points. Knippel has 23, Bridges has 20. They're the Charlotte leaders. Huff setting the screen for Nembhard. Right back to Jay.
You got to take it.
Huff 4 of 9 from 3-point range. Knippel again. And Knipple has 26, and he's hit 4 of his 5 threes here in the second half. Still 8 minutes to play. Ball knocked away. Ball picks it up.
Clean it up. I'm glad he was able to make all of that effort. But those are the kind of things that Mathurin has been doing, because he has learned that it's a two-way game. Ball thought he had an easy one. Frankly, I'm not sure the official could have gotten down there in time to see what that was.
I've always thought at some point, with as fast as the game is played, that they may, like soccer, have to add an official at each end.
I've said it to you often, not as much this year or even the latter part of last year. These guys can't keep up with them, especially if the ball is turned over at half court. It's really hard. I won't say impossible, but you're talking about people that are in the mid-40s, mid-50s, sometimes whatever. To be with these kids to change direction like that, improbable.
Well, this is another 7-0 run. 117-101. Walker, Huff, Mathurin, Nembhard, Robinson, Earl. Walker inside, missed it, and now here comes Charlotte. You just get the feeling if they score, it'll be a Rick Carlisle timeout. As ball in and out, no good. Rebound by Huff. Pacers led it 117-94.
It's a tough spot to put Jay in. Yeah, this is one where I've got to see, can I get Andrew in position to do what he does off of pick and roll action.
Diabate comes back in. Kalkbrenner has 9 rebounds tonight. Diabate has 10. They've out-rebounded the Pacers by 10, 42-32. 9 to shoot. Nembhard against Diabate.
He can cover. That's a tough shot. He can cover. Yeah, I mean, he's an athlete, and Diabate can cover.
Ball, Knipple. Hits another 3, his 6th.
He got himself on automatic. That timeout you talked about with Coach Carlisle, he's taking it.
Lead is down to 13. Make it 14, 117-103. Second game back from injury, just the 4th game of the year for Benedict Mathurin, and he's at times had it on autopilot.
Well, he was able to get off to a good start, which I think is really important. I also think that it builds confidence, not only in him, but in his teammates, to know that if they need to get a bucket, they now have an additional option to Pascal Siakam. Otherwise, there's a tendency for people to be a little bit, get into a little bit of a panic. But look how efficient he is, Chris. He shot it at 7 of 11. He got 9 boards to go with those 24.
Let's see how the Pacers come out. They come out with their starting 5. Shepherd, Siakam, Jackson, Mathurin, and Nembhard. Because it's been a 9-0 run.
Get there. Sorry. I'm trying to get Ben Shepherd into the middle of the zone, because they had a zone.
When Charlotte, after shooting 31% in the first half, 58% in the second half. Siakam fades, and that's going to be short, knocked out of bounds. And they're going to give it to Charlotte.
And Coach Carlisle is doing exactly what he meant. Get back. They're saying that you challenge it. It's too late. Yeah, it's too late.
It is a 14-point lead now for the Pacers. It's been as high as 24.
Oh, my goodness, he carried it.
Bridges in the corner, no good. Rebound Ball. Yeah, that looked like a discontinued dribble.
Oh, it wasn't. It didn't look like it was one.
That's short, rebounded by Nembhard. Mathurin on the run, takes it right to the rim. It's blocked by Bridges. And the Pacers have it with 13 to shoot. Siakam goes inside, left it short, and Connaughton the rebound. Halfway through the 4th quarter. Knipple in the corner. Connaughton for 3.
And he's been shooting it well. If he's pushing the ball around, you've got to pay attention to him, but Pacers forgot about Connaughton.
It is a 12-0 Charlotte run, and they cut the lead down to 11.
Siakam goes down, but Bridges pushed him.
That's the 5th foul on Bridges.
I mean, there's no question. I mean, he just shoved. You know, there was a little bit of a it was a foul. Let's just say it was a foul.
Pacers just 5 of 14 from the field in this 4th quarter. They shot 60% in all 3 quarters before. Here's a 3, no good, and it's rebounded by Knipple. They could make it a single-digit game.
Oh my goodness, that was a money pass. That was a pass that was thrown with time into Connaughton in the corner after getting it in the center by Diabate.
And it's a 15-0 Charlotte run. Nembhard against Connaughton.
Yeah, Connaughton is a two-sport athlete. He's pretty strong.
And somehow Siakam gets it in.
Determination had to be what that was about.
Big time basket by Pascal. He's got 20. Here's Connaughton again, short. And Mathurin the rebound.
Found a matchup you like and get it. And you got one you like right here, Connaughton and Pascal. If they're not going to double it, let him go to work. Give it to me, yes!
Now
yes!
Is the official saying the foul is on the floor?
He's saying it's on the floor.
Will he get some help?
Yeah, are they calling it on the side? Yeah, they're taking it on the side. Ooh! They're going to challenge. Charlotte's challenging as to whether or not this is even a foul. It's got to be some consideration. What do they think? It's a proximity?
Timeout, Charlotte. Coach's challenge. They're challenging a defensive foul called on the floor.
Now my question is, can the officials look at this with the coach's challenge and say, hey, it happened in his pocket, in his shooting rhythm?
They give it to him. That's part. I would think that'd be part of the proximity call. Okay, we get a chance to take a look at it. The foul effectively is before he gathered it, in my opinion.
The challenge must be by Charles Lee. When Connaughton went backwards, they must think there's an offensive foul.
I believe that's the only thing that makes sense to me too, Chris. But I don't think there's any question that there's no bucket to be had there.
Our coach's challenge brought to you by Sprite. John Goebel, our crew chief. Dedrick Taylor and John Conley round out our trio.
See, the question is whether he hooked it. That's what they think. They think he hooked him with the elbow.
And the question also would be, was there a foul before that?
Yeah, that would be one of the questions. I think he fouled him before that, before he hooked him. I think he pushed him. I do think Siakam was going to hook him a little bit, but he got pushed before he could get a good hook in.
Pacers have 3 20-point scores tonight. Mathurin 24, Siakam 20, and Huff 20.
After review, Connaughton does not impede Siakam prior to Siakam using his off arm to dislodge Connaughton. Therefore, the Arco ruling has been overturned to an offensive foul.
It's an offensive foul.
The challenge is successful.
Yeah, he did. He locked him. There's no doubt.
So give the basketball to Charlotte, down 10 with 4:32 to play in the fourth.
Yeah, that's the proximity foul that I had some concern about.
Connaughton has given him some big minutes off the bench. 11 points, 4 of 6 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3 on a night that Charlotte is just 12 of 42 from the field. But Knipple is 5 of 11, Connaughton 3 of 5. They're 8 of 16 combined. The rest of the team 4 of 26. Sexton comes in. Knipple guarded by Nembhard. Off the Diabate screen. Back the other way. Bridges, shot clock down to 6.
Not that way, because he likes to go left. Yeah, he typically shoots it with his right hand, but he's left-handed. And you got to know that when the guys get into a pinch, they go back to their pet move. And the pet move is usually going to their strong hand.
Pacers lead down to 8, and a bad pass. It's going to be 6. Oh, no! Mathurin blocked it!
Great effort by Mathurin just to get down there. That's a huge two possession there. to take away their basket and then come back and get one in the other direction.
What a run down by Benedict Mathurin. We've seen him grow so much in his 4 years, and that was a huge play.
Oh, we got Siakam and Diabate about to get into it a little bit. Really good anticipation, but look at the effort by Mathurin. He very well, you're right, he could have gotten to it, but the fact that he made the effort for sure put some pressure on the shot and whether it be made by Sexton.
They got the lead back to 10 in double figures for the Pacers at 121-111. They look for the alley-oop. It looked like Connaughton might have been open.
Switch it. Now you take it.
Shot clock down to 4. Bridges catches for 3. It's no good. Rebound to Jackson. Now you may look back, and that block by Benedict Mathurin might be the play of the game.
Yeah, it is. Well, not only that, it is that defensive play and then coming back and making a basket offensively.
Nembhard inside finds Mathurin for 3. Jackson, the offensive
Strong
rebound.
offensive rebound.
Shepard, no good. Rebound by Diabate. That's his 11th. 2:49 to play.
Oh, that's a tough one there. Thank you. Diabate. Kenneth took that one. That's a tough one out there.
Siakam drives hard on Diabate. The foul. And free throws for Pascal Siakam. His 10th 20-point game of the year. Siakam coming in averaging 25 per game.
This is the stage of the game you'd like to see him be forceful, if you will, or be more aggressive. I shouldn't just say forceful, because he's a guy that understands how to get to the rim, possibly how to get fouled.
And Siakam has 21, a double-double tonight for Benedict Mathurin, 24 points and 10 rebounds. Huge numbers for the fourth-year player out of Arizona. In game number 4, he's been 20 points or more in all 4. The first 2 of the season, he had 36 here against Oklahoma City in the double overtime loss. And then he had 26 more in Memphis when he got hurt.
Good switch.
Sexton got it to crawl in.
Sexton is a little physical player. He and Drew did the smart thing. Just pass it off. Don't get caught in this with Sexton.
Nembhard has it, approaching 2 minutes to play here at Cambridge Fieldhouse. Nembhard backs his way in, wants it again, ducks inside, dropped the ball, got there, it hangs, and
that's good interference.
Again.
Yeah, he's in the air. And it is really hard to discipline yourself to not touch the ball when it's on the rim. But Jackson's got to learn this. If that's anywhere near the cylinder, you can't touch it. You can see it's sitting right on the cylinder all the way up to the rafters. If you touch it, it's a violation.
Bridges with a right hand, high up off the glass, no good. Rebound tipped out, and the ball loose in the hands of Mathurin. Racing down the floor.
Oh, good play, Mathurin. He made a good play on the rebound. I'm telling you, he's played a well of a game. Because he got in to make sure there was no easy rebound there moments ago.
Siakam for 3. Kept alive by Jackson, and he was out of bounds.
But good effort.
Pacers have dipped from a shooting perspective. 55%. That is still a season high. They've only shot better than 45% one time this year. It's been a tough fourth quarter. Sexton, wraparound pass through the hands of Knipple. Sexton had it blocked. Diabate has it into the corner to Bridges for 3. And it's a 7-point game. 123-116 with 1:17 to play. Charlotte not going away on this Wednesday night after they trailed by as many as 24. Double comes into the corner. Shepard for 3. No good. Rebound, Mathurin.
Nice shot. Get it out. There you go. Throw it out. Really big time rebound by Mathurin. Listen, Mathurin's played a good game, scoring points.
Siakam for 3. Shepard lays it in. that might close the door on the Hornets.
Yeah, because Mathurin just took the ball away from Knipfel as he was trying to make a move.
Indiana just one win this year here against Golden State, but then Nembhard has his pocket picked, and Connaughton lays it in. Come the other way, a Charlotte foul with 32 and 9/10. And LaMelo Ball is on the bench here in the closing stages.
Yeah, they're not in the penalty. That's a side out.
125-118. Sion James checks in. Benedict Mathurin, 24 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal.
Yeah, but he's done things that don't go in the box score. I mean, he's played winning basketball tonight. He's fought to get his hands on a rebound he doesn't get control of. He's chased down, maybe gotten the block, but the fact that he chased a couple down, you've got guys that have missed layups, hearing those footsteps. He's tired, but he's made a greater contribution in scoring points, which we thought was going to be the contribution for tonight.
And again, the Pacers with 6 in double figures, 3 20-point scores. Mathurin with 24, Siakam 22, Huff with 20.
Shepard's quietly played a good game. Listen, just about everybody that's played, the only one that really has struggled, but he's been effective now, is Jackson.
Yeah.
Everybody else has played a solid game.
Yeah, Jackson got in early foul trouble. Pacers had a lot of fouls with their center position, Tony Bradley, and opened the door for Jay Huff tonight with a season-high 20, just 2 shy of his career high. You're right, Shepard, 14 points tonight, and hits 2 free throws here.
But he's been good defensively, and then because he was on ball first.
127-118, Indiana trying to get its 2nd win of the year, and the 2nd win here at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, knocked out of bounds with 16 5/10. An 8-game losing streak overall, 3 straight at home will end for Charlotte. It'll be their 4th straight loss and their 6th straight on the road.
These guys, the guys you just saw, just happy to be on the other side of the ledger.
Yeah.
I mean, it has just been one of those things, quite frankly, that has just been it's been a tough burden. I mean, and it's not a burden for us, but you can feel the energy of these guys when we're around them, breakfast time, on the plane, on the bus. And so you've got to be happy for them that they've been able to weather a storm here and get some more guys back. Ben Mathurin being among those guys that are now healthy.
And Charlotte has been a problem over the years. They won 2 of the 3 meetings last year, including a game here at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. As Ed Jackson, LaMelo Ball played some high school basketball together. We've got plenty more coming up. Our Andy Moore Automotive postgame show. Pat Borland in the locker room, JJ and Eddie courtside. Again, these 2 teams will see each other 3 more times. 1 more time here, February 26th. We'll be in Charlotte on January 8th and April 3rd. So many guys you can pick from tonight. Mathurin 24, Siakam 22, Huff 20. What about the night from TJ McConnell? 14 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. He has a word with the rookie Sion James. But all in all, the Pacers feeling good about this win, just ahead of going to Cleveland on Friday night for an NBA Cup game. Jeremiah Johnson with Benedict Mathurin.
I think I saw more smiles on the court, on the bench, in the stands tonight than I have in quite some time. Benedict Mathurin, how good did this one feel?
It was good. It was good. It's much needed win.
I know you worked hard to come back and fight through the injury. Were you thinking about games like this and being back in this field house as you fought through that injury and did the rehab?
For sure. I mean, listen, I love basketball, man. You know, so doing whatever it takes, you know, for me to be healthy, for me to help my teammates win the games, and that's the most important thing for me.
24 points, but I want you to look at the monitor and watch what Chris called the play of the game. You have a 9-point lead and going the other way. Take me through it.
Just got to make hustle plays, man. You know, like I said, it's trying to win the games, and I think that was a great play. You know, I'm just willing to do whatever it takes for us to win the game.
What does that say, though, how you've improved your all-around game? You had 12 rebounds, and you acknowledging right now that it's about defense, and you know you can score.
For sure. I mean, I don't want to sound too cocky, but I think everybody knows I can score. You know, so just keeping improving on the other things, rebounding the ball, playing defense, and you know those are the things that people doubt me about, and I feel like I'm doing them pretty well. So just keep working.
We started our show tonight relaying what you said after the Detroit game about, you know, other teams have won 10 in a row. We can win 10 in a row. Is that a feeling that you share amongst your teammates moving forward?
For sure, 100%. Why not? You know, that's the real question. We have one down. You know, it's a quick turnaround. We fly to Cleveland tomorrow. We're going out there to fight, and we're going to war. So I'm looking forward to win the game.
Thank you, Benedict.
Thank you.
You know, you got to admire the maturation of Mathurin. He's figured out there's more to just scoring basketball, and he's done a terrific job in showing that growth and helping his team tonight get a victory.